Good morning, Survival family. I'm just going to get straight into this topic, which is a new solution to medical care. I have to say this starting out because of YouTube rules and stuff, but I am in no way a doctor, a nurse, a healthcare professional whatsoever. I just am a mom who knows how to put a Band-Aid on a cut. So that is my qualification. I cannot give medical advice, nor should you take medical advice from me, and make sure you always consult your doctor. That being said, I don't need to be qualified to know how expensive medication is. It's ridiculous, the pricing of some life-saving medicines, and some people don't have a choice to be on them, and Big Pharma knows that. They know that you have to have those in order to live, and so the prices are just outrageous. It's crazy, and it's sickening how much they upcharge things. From 2007 to 2016, Mylan raised the list price of its EpiPen about 500%, from just $100 to more than $600. From 2002 to 2013, insulin prices more than tripled. From 2012 to 2019, the average price of AbbVie's Humira climbed from $19,000 a year to $60,000 a year, and that's after rebates. Sky-high drug costs have long been a problem in the USA. A Gallup poll released in September found that 18 million Americans reported being unable to afford at least one doctor-prescribed medication in the previous 3 months. President Biden said in December that the U.S. had to do something about outrageously expensive prescription drugs. That entire line makes me laugh so hard because Biden actually released a thing that Trump put out that actually lowered medical care costs, and he reversed it. And I remember the outrage, especially in the insulin community, because under Trump they were only paying, I think, like $86 a month for insulin, and then when Biden reversed that, I think it was like $350. So for him to say, oh, we have to do something, it's like, then why did you change that? He just literally gets my blood boiling because he's just so stupid. We all know inflation's going up, so all prices are going to go up, and that includes medication. So that just said 18 million Americans already can't afford one of their life-saving medications. So can you imagine how much worse it's going to get as these prices continue to go up, and potentially people could pass away from this because they can't afford, the medication they need to stay alive. So there's a lot of articles out there that try to explain why medication is so high in price, but I believe this is the most honest one. It's by Johnson & Johnson. They say, we have an obligation to ensure that the sale of our medicines provide us with the resources necessary to invest in the future resources and development. So what they're trying to say here is that they need the funding to fund more research. But what this comes off to me is saying we need the funding so we can stay millionaires, because if they're not feeding their top line, if there's no money in it, then why would they continue to create research and continue to do what they do? Like, it's brutally honest. I can accept that instead of the BS that a lot of these articles try to put out, like they're doing it for the good of us. I saw a news article last week, I think it was, or maybe 2 weeks ago, of this guy who needed a heart transplant. Like, he would pass away within this year if he didn't get it. And they denied him. And why did they deny him? Because he didn't get the jab. And so it's already starting where not only is medical care super expensive, but I think they're going to start discriminating against people who aren't getting the jab, not because they think it's their best chance of survival, but that's one more way they're going to try to scare you into this. And so he didn't get the heart transplant, and his family said he is going to pass away, which is really sad. So it really got me thinking, not only are we fighting these higher costs, but are they going to raise it even more for the people who have the jab? I could seriously see insurance saying, well, they don't have it, so we got to raise their prices because, they just have a higher death rate. Stuff like that. Or I can even see it getting to the point where we can't even go see a doctor because of it. So that all brings me to this solution that I saw actually in a Facebook article this week. Billionaire Mark Cuban has launched a war against Big Pharma. The Mark Cuban Cost Plus Drug Company announced the opening of its online pharmacy Wednesday. The pharmacy says it will bypass healthcare industry middlemen and help consumers avoid high drug prices by charging manufacturer prices plus a flat 15% markup of pharmacy fees. Cuban's pharmacy says it will negotiate drug prices directly with the manufacturer to lower costs for consumers. The pharmacy doesn't accept health insurance but says prices will still be lower than what people would typically pay at a pharmacy. The website currently offers 100 generic drugs to treat a variety of illnesses, including diabetes, asthma, and heart conditions. One drug for diabetes patients, metformin, sells for $3.90 for a 30-day supply, compared to a retail price of $20. The pharmacy said a 30-day count of this medication, I'm not going to try to pronounce it, which is used to treat leukemia and other cancers, goes for as low as $17.10 at Cuban's pharmacy, compared with a $2,502.60 at other pharmacies. So I'm not the biggest fan of Mark Cuban. He's quite liberal in his views, but I am a fan of Shark Tank, so I will say that. But I think that this is amazing. I think that he saw a problem and is creating a solution now. I obviously think he's in it for the money, because I think even at a 15% markup, he's going to make bank on that, especially because, like I said, people can't afford medication. That's not even the people who don't have insurance. So is this a solution for preppers? I mean, if insurance is start gonna, not take us because of us not having the jab, if we can't go to the doctor because we don't have the jab, then here's a solution. We'll be able to at least get some medications. Obviously, we'll have to do our own research on it, but it's an option if we don't have a doctor. All right, that is it for today's video. Let me know what you think of this solution in the comment section down below. Is it something you're gonna check out? Do you think that eventually his prices will go up like everything else? I'd love to hear your thoughts, and we will catch you all in the next video. Bye.